if we would tap the resources that we really do have, I think we would have enough people to serve and to love on them. It's just we're just not geared, we're not equipped, we're not really trained to do those things in the church properly. I think it's a big deal of what we're dealing with.
So another question, because we're gonna get back to that, because that's a good one. If you could design, this is your opinion, if you could design a team leader, how would you design a team ministry? Alicia, how would you design a team ministry?
Well, I'll try to figure out what the teams are interested in, and I really don't know. To be honest with you, I'll just try to see what they're interested in, and then we just go from there.
Go from there. All right. Anyone else? Go ahead, man.
I see what get teams together from other ethnicities and races, so they can all see the different ideas and where other people come from, not just our own heritage.
That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. I like that. And as far as I know, we just talk about teams and how if you all had your way to start or design a team ministry. I mean, it could be easy. What do you like to do? What keeps your attention? I mean, music. I mean, you all like rap. Y'all like clothes. Anybody here like school? Anybody go to church because they forced to go to church? How many of y'all was forced to be here? I mean, you know what I'm saying? What you say? Go ahead.
I mean, each team has their own ideas. Every team doesn't have the same attitude and everything else. I believe if you get different teams and approach the same subject from different points of view, the more teams will be able to get the ideas.
Y'all agree with that? On the outside, this is another question. Why do you all think it's so hard, just for you on the outside looking in, why do you think it's so hard for youth leaders to reach the teens?
That's
Go ahead, Jay.
because they're not our age.
Okay.
They're not, y'all a lot older than us.
They are older.
And they can't, really, they can't really be on our level. Well, the stuff we go through, they don't really know too much.
Basically, you say they can't relate.
Yeah, I mean, they can, but it's just in a certain way.
Because when I asked the question to the teens, their question was just point blank, just no. They don't feel like we as youth leaders or church are doing a job as far as reaching the teens or impacting the youth. One of the reasons why they said no, because they feel like most of youth leaders or people that work with the youth are so busy trying to get into their business, they're not even trying to help them or to solve their problem or their situation. How do you feel about that? How can you respond to how the teens feel on that note?
I think you just got to be real with the kids. You got to be real with them. I mean, sometimes we try to pick it apart. We try to find whatever it is that it might do or whatever, and then what we can find out. And we don't really focus on what it is that that we care about them. I think we talked about earlier, it was just the church is supposed to be love and forgiveness, and that's what I think. As youth pastors, youth leaders, student directors, you got to find a place where you're finding out there and you're reaching them on their level. You're showing that you really care, and not just putting up a facade, putting up a front, putting up a whatever it is to show them that you care about them, you love them, you're concerned about them, you're concerned about their souls, but you all want them to enjoy the time and live a good life and be happy with it.
You said one of the key words that one of the teens has said, they mentioned something about a relationship. They said a lot of them, they don't even have a relationship with the youth leader. So how can you form a relationship, or what are the steps to form a relationship with the teens or the youth?
And see, this is where I think it comes back to, are we doing ministry effective? Because I think ministries have been so focused on activities that they've missed out on the real fact of what ministry is really all about. It's trying to allow adults and other students to just be equipped in a way that they could share what they have with somebody else. And you don't do that through a ski trip or any of those other things. Those can be great activities that your students can enjoy together. But the reality is it's got to be about a relationship. Because you could have the biggest church in Greenville, North Carolina, in the United States. It could be the happiest place around. But all it will be a place of entertainment and not relationship. Because if that element doesn't exist in a ministry, then no kids stick. They come, they visit, and it's, I've likened it to like being Six Flags over Greenville. If you had the happiest place around here, that'd be great. I'd want to come a couple times, but that doesn't mean I want to I want a relationship with somebody because I haven't been touched. I haven't been met in a place where I need to be met. And so that's what students are really wanting. All they care about is, do you love me? You know, and I think students ask a common question. It's, do you like me? And that's all they care about. And it's not, you know, are you in my business? It's, well, if I want to tell you about that, I will. But I'll do that when I know you love me. I know you care about me.
You're watching Holla Back. If you'd like to participate with this show, send us a letter. Reach us at Holla Back, P.O. Box 1059, Winterville, North Carolina, 28590. You can call us, leave your prayer requests, or if you have talent, ability, or if you just want to reach us, give us a call at 252-355-7046. You can email us at Day of Victory Ministries, DOVM@cfaith.com, or reach us at hollaback, HOLLABK04@yahoo.com. You're watching Holla Back.
You saved my life. To think that you could love me blows my mind. Every time I try to leave, your love told me to stay. You're the god of second chances, so I'll take this one to say. I wanna say thank you.
Going back to the previous question, talking about developing a relationship, in order to develop a relationship with someone, you have to be open. And a lot of times we choose not to want to open up to the youth, and the youth, if they don't know who we are, then they have a hesitancy about opening up to us. But if we open up, develop a relationship with them, and continue to offer different things that they enjoy participating in, I believe they'll come out and be a part.
And I agree, and I like that too. To bounce back to the last question, how you did also was like with the building the relationship or whatever, and how we will reach them, and how what tools are we going to be able to use to reach them? And it's only because the reason that we have to reach out and reach them is because they built relationship with wrong things already. You know what I'm saying? And as teens, we got to reach out to them and show them love because they already reached the relationship that they have within the world. And if we could reach out and show them the love that they need and just to show them that we care for them or build that relationship with them, then our relationship that we building with them will pull them away from the relationship that they had already been formed and built. Because I believe that we have, we as teens, you know what I'm saying, or I'm speaking on behalf of the teens rather, has been grown up, and my generation and on down is a very negative generation, you know what I'm saying, because I mean, pardon the analogy or whatever, but to be straight real with it, because that's what the teens want, to be real or whatever, we have been trained and to think negative, you know what I'm saying, and I know that sounds rough, but it has to be said only because the way that we have been trained in my generation on down, it means nothing. Those words, they not even mad with each other, you know what I'm saying, that's just how they relate and having fun, and we have been taught negative things, and I think the church and the youth leaders, when they ask for you to reach out to them, because they really know deep down something is pulling on them that's not the way to be, but at the same time, that's all we know, that's all they know, you know what I'm saying, and it goes to the words, like from even the wordplay that we use is so negative. I applaud them because it's creative, but you know what I'm saying, like, yo, that shirt is hot or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't even really go, but I understand the lingo though, you know what I'm saying, so I'm not ignorant of it, and I know that, you know what I'm saying, when you be like hot, you know what I'm saying, that is something that's popping, but it's also negative, you know what I'm saying, the way that it got us thinking to be off and to put our mindset on whatever you claim to be hot is material things. You know what I'm saying? If you claim for that whip to be nice, you like that's hot or whatever, or fat, you know what I'm saying? These words are put backwards. I'm only just saying that to say that we are trained in a very negative way, and the only way that we're going to get out of this is to build relationships.
How can we reach other teens that's not in the church?
Go to the hood.
You said go to the hood. All right. Go to the hood and do what? What you think we should do?
I don't know, man. Only thing you can do is try to reach out to them.
That's good.
And try to talk to them, tell them about the Lord, whatever.
Yeah.
Get them to come to church.
That's good. That's
Have
good.
a van come pick them up in the hood, you know, see what the Lord is about.
That's good. I like that. Anybody else? Go ahead, then. That's good.
I mean, it could be done in a direct, indirect way. I mean, you can go and talk to things and everything else, but if, as I said before, if you do things that you're supposed to do, and everything else, like me, I take my Bible to school every day. Lunch, I read it, and at first, like he said, you see kids will come up like, "Oh, why you reading the Bible for?" And they came up, and they'll come up 1 day or 2 days, but after a while, they just came up and said, "Can I read it for a little bit?"
That's good.
And like, what church you go to? So I ask questions like that, and actually start bringing their Bible to school. So you can do it directly or indirectly.
That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. And just what I was saying, he deserves a hand. That was good. I know, right? But you know what? That's what I just got finished saying. We have to be bold. We cannot be ashamed. Man, you trying to mess us up in here, but you know, you. Because you know that's really what it's about. I mean, we can't be ashamed. And a lot of times, as far as the teens, I mean, as an adult, I'm saying, let me know if I'm wrong. It's easy to be saved and to not be ashamed when you're in church. But to go out and be amongst your friends, then it's kind of hard, because you know that I really want to do this, but I know I'm not supposed to do this. But if I don't do this, then what are they gonna think of me? Because we all have people in our circle, and this might be bad English, that mean us no good. How many of us know or have someone that we hang around that we know are negative influences? we all know that, but I mean, it's really about time that we stand. And I need some input from you all to just tell the parents, the youth leaders out there what you all are looking for and what you desire as far as being a teen and being saved and coming to church. What do you look for? Are you tired of the same thing, or you want something different? You think church nowadays put too much emphasis on clothes and what you're wearing instead of like embracing the youth? That's what I need to hear from you all. I need to hear some opinion and what you all think of our youth leaders.
Like, I think, because, like, my mom, she don't like me wearing a lot of stuff because she think I'm a I'm trying to be a gangster or something
Okay.
like that. But on the inside, I'm still the same person. I go to church. I love God. But I mean, it's hard for me because I like to fit in too. But I'm still a leader at the same time, so I can fit in. But then when I'm fitting in, I can get somebody else to come with me to church or something like that. And then I can still dress the same way like them, but still be Josh Rice. So.
Now, why do you think she think you want to be a gangster? Do you ever like look at yourself and say, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I don't think I look like a gangster?
Nah, not really, cause man, I mean a flight jacket keep me warm. Cause you know it's cold, like it's cold outside.
It is. It's a hawk out there.
And then, like, for real, it is cold outside. And then she think I'm trying to get this cause I want to be in the crowd or something like that. She ain't want me to go to the Christmas tournament and something like that, but I still went, you know. It was straight though. But, and then, you in trouble, boy. I love you, Mom.
I love you, Mom.
Oh, that's about it though.
That's about it.
I mean, like when I have to talk to my little brother, cause he looks up to me. Mother always has to tell me I have to get down on his level. I believe some adults have to get down on our level as well. Like, so we have to get down on theirs. We have to get down on theirs and put it on points of views that we can see it, not just the way they see it.
That's good. That's good. So, are you saying that we should educate ourselves to see what's going on with our teams, or to see what's the hip thing that's going on as far as like the slang? Do you feel like we should come down a level or just be real?
I don't think it's about educating yourself just about students' culture. It's about this. It's about, do you really care about me? That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yes.
Do I think Mike and I, we're different people.
Exactly.
But you know what? If Mike knew that I cared about him and I went and spoke into his life, at that point in time, it wouldn't matter if I grew up at the beach or if I grew up in the city or in the country. It wouldn't matter to him. But if I genuinely care about him, and that's the only place where students will allow you to begin to speak in their life, is if you really value them for just who they are.
Yes.
Who God made them to be. That's it.
Yes.
That's all they care about. And at that point, then you can start to speak in their life. Until then, you're just some old dude that, you know, is beating them with the Bible. That's it.
I want to touch on what he said also, is because I don't believe that you could totally like educate yourself into that anyway, because